What is going on, y'all? Gonna ask you what's been up. So a whole lot, but I can tell already the Jeff hate has begun. So I guess we can ride that train. I don't know what started at this time. I'm sure you all will let me know. Okay, let's go back to the beginning here. Holy shit! What is going on, Miss General C Monkey? What is up, Mr. Gill? I tell you what, all the fellas have a thing for uh, the general. I like she just has some kind of magnetic attraction. I got a thing for her too. I'm not gonna lie, but I will tell you this much, fellas. I saw her first. What's going on, FCC? What is up? Driving drunk in Las Vegas. Actually, isn't he driving drunk in the Philippines now? You don't want to get busted in the Philippines. You sit in jail for 2 or 3 years before you even see a judge, or I'm sorry, before you get sentenced, and it doesn't count against your time. Would you be willing to use the super huge celebrity guest for your show and it turn out to be the cashier at the pump and dump? Uh, we can do that. We can do that. What's up, Corey? What is up, NTF? Who else we got here? Jeff, yeah, Jeff's. I like it's him and who is it? He's starting a podcast with. It was supposed to be his brother, but uh, I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Hila? Sorry, I'm just gonna have to buzz through these. Is Bill going to ball up NTF again? I didn't realize that I'd balled her up. Um, and then she makes drastic changes again. Unreal. Well, I mean, I heard that she banned what's his face, but that's really to her benefit. But no, I don't plan on balling anybody up unless they come at me. What's up, Melinda? Jeff had to borrow $20 from Locke to bet on the. That's typical. He always conveniently, like I know of twice that he's done it now. People make plans to do something with Jeff, and both times he has conveniently forgotten his wallet. So I would make that motherfucker pay up front. Hey, what is up, Mr. Jeff? KMNEC Monkey. Jeff will tear your head off for the general. What's up, Susan? Man, sorry guys, I'm behind. I'm not going to be able to read all these. What's up, brave little toaster? You got a notification? Awesome. People must have got them this time because there's more people in here already than there has been. I would feel like the world's biggest tool if I forgot my wallet. I mean, I usually keep cash in my pocket separate from the cash. I don't know. That's just me, I guess. He probably doesn't even own a wallet. Anyway, the link should be posted. If not, I'll have to make another one. Anybody, well, almost anybody is welcome to come up here. I really don't know what we're going to talk about. What else have I? There just hasn't been a whole lot going on. I don't think. Like everybody's burned out on going live, or they don't want their shit stolen, so it's all private. I was just thinking about that, Corey. Jeff probably does have a fanny pack left over from the late '80s. I hated that shit, man. I mean, if you're hunting or something, that's fine, but I hated the fanny pack era. It was okay for females, but whenever I see a guy with a fanny pack, I just want to, like, it makes their face instantly punchable. What's going on, Rob? He-Man Velcro wallet, probably. Reminds me, I had a plastic Ninja Turtles wallet when I was a kid. What's going on, Gina? Hey, thank you for that. What's going on, Lisa? Freaking StreamYard got sold here a while back, so now it's like $800 a year. They jacked the price way up, and now there's all this stuff on my screen that it's really in the way. Like one of them says, share your referral link. I don't know how to get it. It's covering up some of the chat. So I'm gonna press it real quick. It might send a message in the chat, but trust it is. I am not trying to get you to buy any of this shit. I'm just trying to get this out of my way. And it didn't work. Holy hell. Oh well. Yeah, mom and dad are doing okay. Uh, I'm the one that's the problem right now, which is why I went live. I'm bored. I'm upset about some stuff, and when I'm bored and upset at the same time, not a good combination because bad things will happen. Really to learn how to cockfight his spouse. Uh, well, that doesn't sound good at all. A lot of people are complaining about that ad. Yeah, it's in the way. Like it's right over the bottom. It's right over the bottom of comment, and it didn't go away when I clicked it. So what's going on, Mister Dead Twist? Boobies, drugs, and kittens. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I've been hitting one of those three pretty hard, and it's not the kittens. What's up? I can't remember. Maybe I already said hello to FCC, but if not, what's up? Explosives and guns. Now you're just trying to get me horny. and it's working. What is up, Section 15? Yeah, I was cleaning out that old shed that I've had stuff in for like 30 years, and I found some old uh well, boom boom that I forgot I had. I'm gonna have fun with that. Probably save it for the 4th of July. Robo Kittens is not animal. No, it's not. They're not real. None of these cats in my videos are real. I built every single one of them. I have this nice pile of kitty parts, and I just put them together. So okay, this you guys are talking a lot about. Yeah, cockfighting is. I mean, I grew up hunting and farming and all. You know, I've seen animals die in all manner of ways, but there's a difference between that kind of thing and like making them destroy each other or just being cruel. So I'm not for the cockfighting. I mean, I'm not like a big animal hugger, you know, but there's no reason to be cruel to them. Weed whacker. Why did? Are you sure that that's cardio? I'm not so sure. I don't know, but I don't really know who anybody is now. I don't. He's not in hiding. He's been on Instagram. How long am I going to be live? I don't know. It just depends. I don't. I have no plan. For as long as the chat keeps me entertained. Tommy Superglue Easter Bunny ears to Prime Minister Harold Wilson and Bra as man. You gotta love Adderall. We've got tons of eggs, tons until we give I don't know probably 20 dozen eggs away every week. Right on section. Well, just put your phone by the bathtub. Just don't let it fall in. I really I would feel kind of guilty if you were listening to this and you got electrocuted by your phone. I would. I'd feel bad. All right, so it is cardio. Right on. Yeah, the thing about eggs is that America does it backwards. They wash the eggs and then you have to refrigerate them right away. But if you don't wash them, you don't have to refrigerate them, and they last a lot longer. Once that membrane, when you wash them, the membrane expands and starts to let bacteria in. So if you don't wash them, they stay good for a lot longer, and you don't have to refrigerate them. So is that fight with Anthony and Lion Ryan still going to happen? Here's the deal, though. Like, let's say Anthony beats Ryan's ass. Anthony cannot win in this situation. I mean, he could win the fight, but he really can't win because if he beats Ryan up, then he beat up a tard, and if he gets beat up, then he got beat up by a tard. Either way, it doesn't land in his favor. 3 weeks, yeah. It kind of depends on the temperature. Kind of depends on how you store them. Like they'll last. Like if you keep them in a cool dark place, they'll last. They can last a couple of months. But yeah, three weeks is about right at room temperature. Yeah, I don't think that fight's gonna happen either. I think it's just Ryan. Like he doesn't have his flock of hens to try to calm him down anymore. So I don't know if the boy has discovered meth or if his tism is getting a little worse. I don't know. But Ryan is he's threatened me I don't know how many times. He's so cute when he tries to act tough. He's like a little chihuahua. But Ryan will play the cyber stalking card. Oh, he might. Yeah, it really is. It is funny to think about them fighting. Really, I mean, my plan all along, like if he ever did try to challenge me, all I'm gonna do is put my hand on his forehead and lean way out and just let him swing. Like when a 5-year-old tries to beat you up, just let him swing until he gets tired and he'll lay down and take a nap, and then you can just walk away. Tism's peak in April. That sounds about right. You'll, you'll boost Ryan. Well, have fun. You're going to do something you don't need to document. Yeah, exactly. That's like all these motherfuckers, Ryan, FM, all these people that have said they're gonna pull up on me. I Go ahead. I promise you, it's not gonna go how you're fantasizing about. If I see anybody out here uninvited, I already know what I'm gonna do. There won't be any fake chest puffing and come at me, bro. There will be none of that. I'm just gonna do what I do, and that's gonna be it. And if I decide to take off after somebody, I'm not gonna give them warning. I'm just gonna show up. Yeah, isn't April like Tart Appreciation Month or something like that? Alex should refer. That'd be funny. Ryan's gonna end up fucking up. I don't know what their contract looks like. Between Ryan and Alex. I've not seen it. Don't know if it's a legit contract, but Alex Alex had to do that when his main channel got taken down. But now he's got all these other channels that he's building up. So like he probably doesn't need Ryan's channel all that bad anymore, and he'll just end up not using it, and all of the subs will leave because those people don't know who Ryan is and they don't particularly like him. Ryan fights like Billie Eilish drunk singing. Well, I've never heard Billie Eilish. Like I know who she is, but I've never heard her drunk singing. So Ryan is pumped up because he took karate when he was 8. I'm thinking he probably got a hold of a book or watched a YouTube video. Like they do, they sell these books supposedly written by Navy SEALs, Black Ops guys or whatever, and they'll be like, "We can teach you moves you can learn in 5 minutes that will always work against any opponent, no matter what." I mean, they actually advertise this shit. I hate to tell you, but there is no move that works every single time, no matter what. Especially if you go up against a guy that's been training for 20 years or bar fighting for 20 years, and you've read a book. I, Come on. think Alex already stopped using it. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me if he did. Been watching UFC. Yeah, see, people watch UFC and they get, and I felt that way before. You watch two dudes just brutally beating each other, and it gets you hyped up. Like, I want to fight somebody now, until you get punched in the mouth, and then you realize it wasn't such a good idea. Denise Mouth album that oh, Woolly Scarf for the oh, that's sweet of her. You probably ought to knit him a sling while she's at it. 230 grains, baby. Yep, that's a fact. That will do it. 45 ACP all the way. Patrol Club. I don't watch TV. I just don't. So I kind of lost on what a lot of pop culture, current pop culture is. Where in the hell did I put my cigarettes? Oh, they're there. I got a brand new zipper. God damn it! I got a brand new Zippo that actually lights on the first try. Of course, it won't do it while I'm live, but there it goes. My old one was just too worn out. Retard in chat. Where's the retard at? I missed it. Cruz is a little scared, not sure why, but his favorite is off the charts. Full. Oh, damn it, I can't read. Well, there's always that chance that Ryan could get lucky. I mean, he's so fucking short about all he's going to be able to reach. I mean, Anthony should wear a cup. Is all I'm saying. Hey, what's up, Shauna? I mean, I don't know exactly how tall Anthony is, but Ryan's like 4'11" or something like that. I would vote for Meth Claus for president. The stuff Meth Claus says makes as much sense as what politicians say. So no ball biting. That's cheating. Hey, if he wants like a real street fight, anything goes. I'm not like if that's my only option, I'll bite a motherfucker's sack right off. I don't care. Hell yeah, a little fucker would make the best president. Little Tard, yeah, somebody took Little Tard's name. And Little Tard's not happy about it. Little Tard doesn't care that somebody's using her name, but it's it's the picture of Ryan that really kind of, I mean, it's degrading to Little Tard. It really is. Men have bit another man's balls before in a fight. I'm sure it's happened. Like men have been fighting since there were men, and I'm sure that's happened at some point or another. You got to think you don't really know how brutal the other person is until they start really attacking. A lot of guys are even in a real fight. They're afraid to hit. They don't put their all into it. But other guys will just grab you and rip your head off in about half a second. So, and I don't want to give somebody a chance to stab me or some shit either. That's why I try to. I'll just if I usually am strapped, so I'll shoot a motherfucker before I fist fight him. But yeah, shit gets nasty. I mean, I've seen guys get their necks bit, and I've seen a lot of biting. I just never actually seen a guy bite another guy's balls, but I'm sure it's happened. Oh, I saw a dude get his nose bit halfway off one time. What's going on, Doctor Mortician? Oh, a woman will psychologically destroy a man much more thoroughly than an ass beating. Yeah, that can do permanent damage with little effort. That's why I'm so fucked up. I mean, it's not the only reason, but it didn't help. Only fight with women, you always win. Yeah, it sounds like somebody else we know, huh? Yeah, that's kind of the boat I'm in. I don't ever want to have to fight again. So I say it, I'll just shoot a motherfucker. I don't care. The older you get, the less life in prison means. You've never got you've never got bitten before. I'll bite you, Shauna. You have no idea. A lot of girls are into that, and I'll accommodate. Jeff watches K Watch, no doubt. According to him, he was in an episode. I mean, really, it's best to avoid fighting. Like, even if you beat somebody's ass, there's a pretty good chance you're going to go to jail. And it's usually over something stupid. If it's over something worthwhile, then yeah, like if you're protecting your family or whatever, then it is what it is. But like people fight over fucking parking spots and stuff. You know, you gotta learn to walk away sometimes. Little nipply nibbly app. Oh hell yeah. Tommy bites people's balls when they fight over the last Viagra. Oh man. Hey, what's up, Tanya D? Y'all put me in a better mood. I'll tell you that. I got, I when I was hunting fugitives, I got into a few. I always try to keep people calm. De-escalation is like your most valuable thing. So, but I was pretty good at that. But I had more problems with the people around the people I was arresting. Like they would try to rescue them and shit like that, or like sometimes you'd be severely outnumbered because you were dumb enough to try to take out a redneck from a family reunion. Yeah, that was stupid. Hey, what is up, Dominique? We definitely got all the hot ladies in here tonight. Yeah, Andrea D does put me in a better mood, but I haven't seen her around in a long time. I hope she's all right. Something about talking about fighting and biting other dudes' balls put me in a better mood. I don't know. Well, I mean, if somebody's beating up on you, then by all means, defend yourself. It's just that not everybody can, and there are guys out there that will only beat on people that are smaller than them. They wouldn't dream of going after a guy that's a foot taller. Ask Ryan about his RSL uncle Jeffrey Kucheri. Like, is that a true thing? Ryan is setting Anthony Cruz up with. Wow, that's a worse punishment than getting your ass beat. Prison. I didn't know you'd been to prison, Shauna. That's kind of hot. Yeah, sometimes like it depends on where you're at when it comes to domestic stuff. Sometimes everybody goes to jail, and like, in some places, like the cop has to see it before somebody goes to jail. In some places, like the guy goes to jail no matter what. They do it different in different places. Try to fight, man. Yeah, well, you're not a very big person, Shauna. So I I don't imagine that would have worked out very well when you were in your early 20s. We all do dumb shit when we're in our early 20s. You're gonna have to tell me that story one of these days, though, Shauna. What's going on, Miranda? I'm gonna have a very boring weekend. I'm gonna be laid up for a while. Ryan never has to. Yeah, yeah. That's one convenience of being Ryan is you don't ever have to shave. He probably don't even have any hair on his legs. Coachella. Yeah, fuck that. I bet tickets for that are outrageous. I know this is gonna show you guys how fucking old I am, but I remember when concert tickets, like lawn seats or whatever, were $12. You could get front row for like 36 bucks. I mean, I saw Nirvana and um, Alice in Chains, like all those bands that when they were all still all alive, I saw all of them in concert, like on their first tours, and it was only like 12 or 14 bucks to get in. 609, fuck that. You better get a prostitute with it. Chomochella. You got your own kids, ask Brian. Concert tickets are outrageous last 4 or 5 years. You used to pay the price. Yeah, me too. Like I've already the first time I saw Alice in Chains, they like I didn't really know who they were, but they were opening up with Slayer, and you know how Slayer fans are. They I liked them. I liked them right off the bat. Like when they played Men in the Box, holy shit! I'd never heard it before. But of course, the Slayer hardcore Slayer fans were not kind to them. But I got to see them later on when they were headlining, like the next year. There we go. Dead Twist is on it. I could actually. What did I just do? Oh, okay. StreamYard has changed all their shit around. I don't know how to operate this anymore. And it's not easier, it's actually more difficult. My first concert was Scorpions on the Winds of Change tour. I don't remember what year that was. Sometime in the 80s. I don't remember who opened up for them, though. Duran Duran. They only have like one song that I like, maybe two. Like Hungry Like the Wolf is awesome. Yeah, I saw Stone Temple Pilots also. I think like I don't know, like 5 or 6 years ago, I uh, had tickets to see Ozzy, but like I've already seen Ozzy a bunch of times, and I gave the tickets to my kids because I would rather they get to see. I mean, they got to see him when he could still walk, so I wanted them to be able to do that. Pink Floyd. I don't believe I don't. I never saw Pink Floyd. I like them. I just wasn't. I don't know. The opportunity never presented itself. Sirhan, Sirhan. He said, didn't he shoot Bobby Kennedy? Blame it on the music. Hey, I survived the satanic panic of the 80s. You guys don't even understand what kind of war that was like. All these Christians, including my parents, condemning me because they thought that Ozzy was a devil worshiper. And they thought all metal bands were devil worshippers. Like they burned my I would have to smuggle music in. My friends would make me mixtapes and stuff. And I used to write stuff on them like how to type 101 or some shit like that. But they got wise to it and like they would go through my room, find my music and fucking burn it. Sirhan shot Bobby Kennedy. I'm pretty sure. Well, anybody's welcome to jump up here. Almost anybody. Hey, drunk driving in Las Vegas. Don't disrespect the Sabbath, man. Damn, hey, thank you for the dono. I'm not sure who you are, but thank you. I don't want to shout your real name out. You are welcome to put it in the chat if you would like. Thank you very much. Not quite enough to get an 8 ball, but we're working on it. Damn it, Miranda, stop telling people how much money you got. You are going to have people hitting you up and asking you for money. Just stop telling people about it. You wait till Todd, if, oh man, I'm pretty sure you probably already told Todd, didn't you? Now he's going to have some sob story where Mikey decapitated somebody in self-defense and now he needs money for a lawyer. Or yeah, for God's sake, somebody dropped Todd's cash out. Or, well, you can drop your cash app too, section. 20K, holy shit. I wouldn't tell anybody about that either. Y'all are going to have people hitting you up begging you for money. Maybe even me. Who knows? Holla at your boy. You need 50 subs to go. Hey, all right, put your link out there, Rob, and we'll get you a few subs right now. Western, yes, we also accept Western Union. WrestleMania. Oh, WrestleMania. Oh, I misread that. But hey, we still accept Western Union either way. Sean, almost no woman can say no to me. Except there was one very recently. And I feel like I miss her. I think I kind of ran her off. I haven't seen her around in a while. And I'm not even talking about Andrea D. Dub to Robbie. Here, let me get that. You can either sub to him or dub to him. It's up to you. How many do you have right now, Rob? $29. All right. Can't say we'll get you to the whole 50 right now, but we'll try. Anybody that doesn't go sub to Robbie, including all of your alts. If you don't, oh, Alex has a live catch right now. If you don't sub to Robbie, you're fired. You got to sub all your alts too. You don't have to turn notifications on for all of them. Just subs to get his numbers up. I don't know, Sean. If I accept money from you, like I hope it wasn't. I hope it's not prison worthy. Hey, what's up, White Claw? You have 4 subs. Hey, are you trying to throw your link out here, Dust? Anybody can throw their link out here if you're trying to get subs. Or if you're not modded, somebody can throw it out here for you. Somebody needs to start going live. I'm not picking up the slack. I'm going to be down for a couple of months, but so I don't know. I don't know if I'll be going live more or not. I kind of doubt it, but who knows? When I start getting like when I'm bored and can't go do something, the intrusive evil thoughts start to take over. And I have to find a way to distract myself, or I just start plotting and planning and getting people to do my evil bidding, and it's not pretty. Little fucker. Yeah, little fucker. I should start a channel for little fucker, little tard. We could call it the Tard Fucker Show. I really don't want to have more than one. Yeah, I don't need more than one channel. Unless if little fucker and little tard actually want to run it, that's fine. Little fucker is a savage. Man, I hadn't been around there for a couple of days, so I hadn't seen little fucker in a couple of days. Uh, he saw me and he ran up to me and greeted me like he usually does. I don't know what he got into a fight with, but like his whole left side is like missing fur and scarred up and shit. I don't know. He's been through a lot. He's been shot. Um, I'm pretty sure he's responsible for some missing delivery drivers. Little Tard versus Ryan. Tard versus Tard. That's about as fair as it gets. Ryan, all serious about this death match reminds me of when we make the retards get into fights during electives. Yes. Yep. In middle school. Yep. Hell yeah. There's nothing like two tards going at it in shop class. Somebody usually ends up in a 55-gallon drum for the scrap. That's right. Little fucker did fight the. We're still fighting the good fight. I will be after I get. I'm still in that YouTube 2 month shadow ban. If they ever lift it, like they'll lift it and then put me right back on it, but I'm gonna re-upload all of those videos that Dead Twist made. You gotta watch them, man. Some of those tards, they do that card strength is real. Like if they can get a hold of you, they'll snap your spine in half and go have lunch. Look, I guarantee you, he might not go to Miranda directly, but now that Todd knows everybody's getting their tax checks, there's going to be some kind of emergency. He will go up on somebody's panel and be like, "Yeah, Mikey stole an ambulance and took it for a joyride, and you believe one of them flashing lights up on top cost $800?" What's up, Cat Eyes? Yeah, we were wondering about that earlier. Community remixes. What's up with Jeff's podcast? You've been jogging 12 to 6. Well, it seems like you've got the energy for it, Miranda. So as long as it's keeping you from killing people, then that's what you should do. You were just thinking about cat eyes. Hey, did you touch yourself? Sometimes when I think about cat eyes, I'm not gonna lie, I touch myself a little bit. Oh yeah, for the love of God, don't tell Tommy you've got a tax check. When I used to sell, like I would buy junk cars, fix them up a little bit, and resell them. Same thing with guns. I used to buy and sell and trade guns all the time too. But like right around Christmas time, everybody needs Christmas money, so that's a good time to buy all that kind of stuff. They'll buy a brand new shotgun, hunt with it for one season, and then they need Christmas money. So that's a good time to buy that kind of thing. And then when people get their tax checks back, is the time to put it up for sale. Tell me, is it? Man, I always thought that. Oh God, I shouldn't tell that story. Never mind. See, I always thought that, and I didn't go to one, but I always thought that donkey shows was a joke. Like I didn't think that they were real until I ended up in Tijuana. Yeah, they're real. I mean, they'll come. They'll come right out of the street. Donkey show, donkey show. And I can't say cocaine like they did, but cocaine or however they say it. Yeah, I don't know if I would trust snorting cocaine off of Mexicans' house key these days, but back then they didn't poison the shit as much. Do I want Jeff's podcast? No, no, Melinda. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna contribute to that one. I will not watch it. I. It's gonna be just as bad as his regular channel. I appreciate you looking out for me, though. Cocaina, yes, that's it. Thank you. Somebody knows what's up, Casper Mob. I mean, walking the, I don't know how it is now. I haven't done it in a long time, but walking the streets of Mexico is kind of like going to wine tastings. If you got a bunch of wineries right in the same area, you can go from winery to winery and just sample their stuff. You know, they give you that little shot, and you can get pretty lit. It's the same thing with the cocaine down there. You just walk down the street and they'll come right up to you. You try cocaine? Yeah, thought she was at. I must have been talking in my sleep, Melinda. If it was last night, was I? Did I go live last night? I Well, either way, I would have been talking in my sleep. I do that though. Somebody will say something about being live early this morning, and I have no memory of it. It's fucking ambient. Yeah, speaking of that, for the many years I've been on Ambien, like they've always been a little oval pink. They're not pink, like a peaches color. But this time they're white, and it's like 10 milligrams is the biggest they make, unless you get into the time release stuff. But I looked it up, and yeah, it's 10 milligram Ambien, but this whatever they gave me hits different. You think maybe we were probably both drunk. Why would anyone watch anything of Jeff's? I have never heard him utter a single word of value. I feel exactly the same way, Crossroads. But I mean, there's something to be said. Like when you see somebody slip and fall, sometimes it's hilarious. You know, as long as they don't get hurt. Yeah, it's like it's the same kind of mentality. You know, you're watching a guy fall down the stairs in slow motion. But yeah, this new brand. I don't know. Usually when it works, sometimes it does nothing. But like usually after I take it, you know, I don't know, half hour later, however long it is, like I can feel it start to like my legs will kind of start to feel weird, like kind of noodly. But with this stuff, like there is no warning. Like everything just goes black. I mean, I still wake up in weird places. Uh, I don't know. There's something different about this brand. Watching Bill dodge cars on the freeway at 6 a.m. is quite entertaining. Not bad. Man, sorry about that. Yeah, there's been a couple of times where I lost the feed or something. I don't know. But apparently there was a car coming at the same time, and the stream went dead or whatever. And I was probably still blabbing. Then when I wake up, people are like, "Did you get hit?" I'm like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'll have no memory of it. Yeah, I know, not cool. Oh yeah, yeah, dead, yeah, Dead Twist knows the story. I don't think was it 3 days? Was I out there that long? I don't know. I just took a bunch of pills and a bunch of alcohol to the woods, like in the middle of winter, and that was pretty much it. That was my gear, was pills and booze. Wouldn't be bad if Jeff didn't lie and say things to hurt people. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm doing the same thing. If somebody wants to destroy themselves with booze and pills or whatever, that's one thing. But like he actively goes out to hurt people for no other reason than to hurt people. I don't know what kind of sociopath you got to be, but I'm sorry about worrying you. I didn't. Yeah, I'm sorry. He cried about trying. Yeah, and he always says, "Oh, I'm sober. I haven't had a." And then, like, you can hear him getting more fucked up as he goes along. I mean, getting sober is not easy. Um, and you hurt the people around you all the time. And people like I've been on both sides of it. I've had to cut people off because of their addiction, and I've been cut off because of mine. So I've been on both sides of it, and both sides suck. It's kind of sometimes like why I kind of like sometimes the real reason I delete all the like I'll delete YouTube and Instagram off of my phone, and sometimes I'll just leave my phone someplace so that I can't bother anybody. I mean, there's more reasons than that sometimes, but my parents are doing okay right now, cat eyes. I mean, they're not great, but um, I'm not having to watch them like a hog like I was for a while. Am I addicted? Who the hell isn't addicted to sex? Unless you've never had it, in which case you're really kind of better off never having it. Because once you do, man, yeah, you've seen my affinity for boobies. My libido has caused me to go places that my gun wouldn't allow me to go into. I told you that people are using drugs. I said that. And I mean, it sounds like some I'd say, but um, sobriety is really the best way to go. But I always re-download it. Yeah, I mean, I get bored, but there's if I know I'm starting to spiral or whatever, I just take it off my phone so I'm not tempted to bother anybody. But yeah, I mean, I always eventually re-download it. I don't like. There's been so many times where I got my finger hovered over the button to just completely nuke Instagram or completely nuke YouTube or whatever. But I don't know. I keep hanging on for nothing. So sober is sexy. Well, I mean, hey, what's up, Christy? Well, I mean, yeah, sometimes $5 all it takes. Sometimes. Well, I mean, you're not wrong, Constantine. I miss people. Holy shit, I'm behind. Chimpanzee penis. Gordon Ramsay's. Huh. Well, the phone lines are open. I don't know. The link should be pinned, as far as I know. I've already used all my words up. You have a real man, Christy? Holy shit! I thought you were saving yourself for Jeff. Maybe not. Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. Like for what, like 5 months, like I had to stay sober because I had to keep an eye on my parents, and um, like it wasn't really a staying sober was not really a problem. So like when I have an objective, like it's it's not that big a deal for me. I'm not saying it's easy, like I'm a nervous wreck sometimes and a bit of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but the thing was, is during that time, I was able to save up a lot of my prescription stuff because I wasn't taking it as much. So now that I don't have to watch them as closely, I've kind of been going off the rails a little bit. But I will eventually run out. Have you guys noticed that after I started talking to Jeff's girlfriend, like apparently they aren't a thing now? Probably the only guy that can cock block an imaginary girl. No, Dusty, he didn't really have a girlfriend. You ever saw shit, what was her name? I support all. That was Jeff pretending to be a like oh gosh, what's his name? Somebody here did a whole thing about it. Like he said that his oh shit. I know you're in here, but throw your link out. Um did a whole story about it. He said that his girlfriend was a female cop helicopter pilot. And so Southwest Gilf there, brain fart. Southwest Gilf actually went and looked it up, and that department does not have any female helicopter pilots. Like Southwest Gilf went all in. If you're still in here, somebody can throw Southwest Gilf's link out there. But anyway, um, I posted a screenshot a couple of months ago that showed that it said Jeff's girlfriend right on it, so it's got to be real. But I posted a screenshot where Jeff's girlfriend had called me. And I'm told ever since then, like they kind of broke up or like she's just not around anymore. Yeah. Remind you of Murdoch. Oh, don't insult Murdoch like that. He was, oh, on meth. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Murdoch was probably my favorite character on the original 18. What's going on, Billy? Your Jeff's girlfriend was involved. Oh, it moved. Where did it go? Your Jeff's girlfriend was involved in the Black Hawk airplane collision. Hey, I think you're onto something, Billy, because that the timing is impeccable. So, and it was a female pilot. Good God, man, you were on it. Well, you know those ejection seats in the helicopters are pretty good nowadays. Well, community remix. I kind of don't blame people if they have you blocked. You're kind of an asshole. Absolutely, believe they got the timing worked out. You can shoot right between the blades, and it's not a problem at all. Yeah, somebody needs to make me happy. God knows I can't do it on my own. I accept cash and nudes. Please, the nudes thing is females only, guys. I don't want any more fucking dick pics. I can make my own. Oh, remix. I don't know if you can see it or not, but uh, Christy said it's because of your spelling, not your attitude. My bad. Does Mitch roll around these parts? He tiptoes around these parts. If um, the last time he came up here, he rage quit twice, and he hasn't been back since. So I kind of doubt he'll come up. Anybody else is welcome to, though. I mean, I'd let him up right now. I'm in the mood to fuck with somebody anyway. Is it just you, or do all the straight dudes look like gay dudes now? Yeah, it's the world we live in. I think that's I think that's why I'm not really bragging, but That's why I attract chicks that are way younger than me, is because like there aren't real men around. Like the Gen Z pussies just, yeah. Women crave testosterone. They like toxic masculinity. And I'm as toxic as they come, baby. Did the link not pin? I had that problem before. Oh, that's yeah, YouTube. That's one of the things I can't do. I can't pin links. I can't um or I can't pin embedded. Yeah. I can't pin comments like on a regular video. Um I don't know. YouTube took a bunch of shit away from me for they want me to send them either my photo ID or a 6 second video of myself, and I'm not doing either one. Or I can wait 2 months and get all my shit back. So I'm waiting. Looks like Dead Twist popped the link. Thank you, Twist. I don't think he's I don't think Ryan is Twist boy anymore. Yeah, the fight is supposed to be August. For whatever reason, Ryan wanted to wait 4 months instead of doing it right now. So apparently he thinks he's going to get himself trained up and a lot bigger. He probably bought a big thing of protein shake mix. You can have an Atlas body in 31 days. All you have to do is buy this expensive drink mix that tastes like shit, do a couple of push ups every third Friday, you'll be cut. And offer all paid flight hotel. Yes, yeah. Um, somebody offered Ryan a package deal to do it right then, and he wouldn't take it. So the dumb little he's got something up his sleeve that's not going to work, obviously. And then I guess he was talking about winding up in jail and guns and who knows. And he wants to do it with no witnesses. Like he's pumping this up and talking about it publicly, but he doesn't want there to be anybody else around. So he's got something up his sleeves. And his rules are like he's demanding all these rules, but doesn't want to let Anthony have any, he doesn't want Anthony to have the opportunity to set any of his own rules. It's all Ryan's thing. And like, I don't know, man. It says trap to me, but Cruz can't win either way. If he kicks Ryan's ass, he beat up a tard. If he gets his ass kicked by Ryan, he got his ass kicked by a tard. He can win the fight, but You can't win that battle. I just wanted to destroy something beautiful. I like, yeah. We've already violated the first rule of Fight Club. Yeah, if Ryan tries to take an airplane, they're going to ask him if his parents are accompanying him. But Cruz said something about he thought Ryan was pulling up with some numbers or something like 3 hours after it was even. I don't know. I can't do a poll. I don't have that. I don't have that privilege, Rob. We can do put a one in the chat if whatever. What question do you want me to ask, Rob? We can do the put a number in the chat thing. You say don't fight. That's the smartest. They're all talking about, oh, we'll do it in a gym or whatever. But like, if you destroy somebody, you're still going to jail. Yeah, General. I think we all know it's never really going to happen. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Alex is down to referee. Right on. But Ryan doesn't want. Yeah, that's true. Ryan said no reps. Like he doesn't understand. Like he might be the one that needs saving, and that's probably how it's going to be. All right, let's do this one first. What one in the chat if you think they should not fight. Two in the chat if you think they should do it. And I'm not counting these up, so somebody's going to have to keep track of it. One, two, one. Oh, it's even right now. It looks like the twos have it at the moment. We're still running though. Anthony must be working. He's usually in here. And I know Ryan's listening. No, you can't cheat like that, Meth Claus. I'm sorry. It's close, but I think the twos have it. People just want to see blood. Look, Alex talks shit about everybody. You know what I mean? But he outright humiliated Cap. Yeah, I saw that clip someplace. Although Cap pretty much humiliates himself anyway. Oh, somebody, yeah, YouTube does that. YouTube hides my comments, and it's like, I mean, I get it. I'm kind of an asshole, so sometimes I say things that probably deserve, you know what I mean? But sometimes I'll say something totally innocent, and boom, YouTube takes it out. And then sometimes, like I don't like on a video, whatever. I don't get notified of every single comment. Sometimes people think, and sometimes it's like specific people. I just don't get notified for any of their comments for whatever reason, and they think I'm ignoring them, and I'm not. I try to read every single comment. I mean, it's a lot easier now that I have a smaller channel, but um, I do try to read every single comment and at a minimum give it a badge or a fuck you or something. I'll respond to it in some way if I see it. Constant. That's actually a good one. Yeah, where have all the good alts gone? I mean, apart from apparently somebody has a little tard account with Ryan's picture. Little tard's kind of little tard's not mad that somebody's using her name, but um, having Ryan's like little tard's a lot smarter than Ryan, and little tard knows she's a retard, so she's she's kind of upset. Vic in the Hill. Yeah, I finally I finally subscribed to Vic not too long ago, but I usually miss when he's on. So like I know he's on some kind of Arkansas death trip or something. Hey, X-Lax don't taste half bad. When I was a little kid, somebody left some on a counter or something. Tasted good, but it wasn't very much fun after a while. The last time Vic was up here, he offered to give me his channel. I declined, but I don't know, man. I just don't want to have somebody else. I just don't want to run somebody else's shit. Vic is sexy, for an older guy. I guess if I had to be a bottom, whatever. If I was gonna do another dude, I would have to be the top. That's all I'm saying. What's going on, section? Glad to see you survived your bath. Yeah, I'm like I will not talk to Vic privately anymore. Not after the shit that he pulled. Um, yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. But at least he got off of whatever his obsession with me was. Like I was one of the first ones that he came after, and I still don't know why. He apologized, but and I accepted the apology because I know he's got shit wrong with his head. Um, but I'm just yeah, he can hang out here as long as he doesn't dox anybody in my chat, or make threats. Am I hairy? Nope, I am not hairy at all. I got too much engine in me. I got really hairy balls, but like I don't have much hair on my chest. I shouldn't say I I grow a full beard, but I still shave my balls. I haven't figured out why, but yeah, I'm not a hairy guy. Bill pulled ponytails on Bill. 99.95. It's not 100 though. It's not 100. It's only 99.95. I have worn pantyhose before. Like that. That's an old redneck farmer trick that people won't talk about. But pantyhose, like if you don't have long johns and it's real cold outside, if you can find a pair that you can squeeze into, they're pretty warm. And then if you decide you want to rob a bank, you can just pull them off and put them over your head. I appreciate that 0.5%, Constantine. I really do. Yeah, pantyhose for fiberglass. That's also, yep, that works. Fiberglass splinters, man. God, they're terrible. Jeff Peg, the Georgia Guidestones tweaking rat repellent. Interesting. I'll read your comment as soon as it moves up. Dead twist. It's got that stupid share your referral link thing. Oh, there it goes. Did you ever make a PayPal? No, I haven't. Cash App isn't allowed in County Canada. No, I. That's the thing is like a couple. You and one other person have asked me a few times to make a PayPal, but I feel weird about it. I feel weird about making a PayPal just so you can send me. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, but I don't know. I feel weird about making a PayPal just so people can send me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I could use the cash right now since I can't do what I usually do for cash. Yeah, but no, I don't have a PayPal. No, I know I can make one. I just like the sole reason. I mean, this is how the only reason I didn't have a cash app when I started doing this, but people wanted to give money to take care of little fucker because I was going to put him down. And I mean, although I could use some cocaine. Gay pal. Hey, everybody needs, when you get tired of boobies. Oh, what just happened? Holy shit, y'all are hitting my cash app all of a sudden. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Man, so I don't know who all of you are. I don't want to say your real names. But thank you, Mr. Kameny. Jeff just hit me with $5,000. Holy shit. OnlyFans. Hey, that I can do that. I'll open up an OnlyFans, but I'm only showing my feet. Thanks for the 5,000, Jeff. I realized that you probably hit a couple of extra zeros on there, but I'm not sending it back. So thank you. I'm kidding. It wasn't really that much, but very much appreciated. No, being tired of boobies is not a real thing. Like that. That never happens. Damn, you all generous tonight. That's. I don't want to shout out these names because I don't. Like I don't want to dox somebody, and I don't. But I. Yeah, I don't know who you are on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you very much, though. Man boobs? No, I'm not into man boobs. No, I'm not into. I'm not into hairy nipples. Abort! 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 All right, Christy. It better be important if you're leaving my stream. Condoms for little fucker? Yeah, no shit. Sea monkeys are the master race. Everybody is here of their own free will, which I happen to control. Speaking of movies, this black Asian girl you had a crush on since eighth grade. Oh wow. Well, good luck to you. I've actually never been with a black girl. I've been with Latinos and one chick that was uh, from Panama, but I've just never hooked up with a black girl. I guess the opportunity never presented itself. I guess that's what happens when you only hang around trailer parks. Why do you want a chick that looks like Cap? Oh fuck! My son is engaged to a black girl. She's really cool. So it's entirely possible I could wind up with some little black grandkids. I probably ought to start packing away my Nazi flags and Klan outfit. Although I think it'd be pretty funny, like if you had some little black kids and like you put them in little Klan outfits for Halloween. Then when they get up to the door, they raise the hood. I think that'd be funny as shit. I'll probably do it. Well, actually, the grandkid that I already have keeps me going sometimes. So instead of, a lot of people get their grandkids' names tattooed on them. I'll just get my nigga babies. I think that'd be awesome. Me myself, that was a funny movie. And what about this? When he had that big dildo, that was for you. Oops. Well, she was probably married or something, Constantine. That's why, see, I don't go to class reunions. I've never been to a class reunion because, like, I just don't want to know who got fat and who got bald. Quite a few people in my class died pretty young. Like a weird stuff, like, not weird, but uh, people like when we were in our 20s, like a couple of guys died of cancer. You know, one dude died. He was moving. It was like his first place out on his own after high school, and they had a mattress in the back of a pickup, and he was just laying on the mattress to weigh it down. They didn't have it tied down, and a gust of wind got under it and blew him up onto the road. Yeah. What's going on, Mr. Colfax? What's up, Jen A? Yeah, Nunya likes to scold people for being sea monkeys. Rob must have got scared because he dropped the SM off of his name. Am I yanking while you're talking? Only when Cat Eyes is here. When I see Cat Eyes in the chat, I touch myself a little bit. Yeah, it's weird how fast it. There you go. Sea monkeys' lives do matter. Sea monkeys' lives matter more than regular people's. Did he really? What a butt kisser! I'm surprised. Surprised you didn't get banned. When you see PH cry or none in here, do you touch? That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Sometimes I have to stick my finger and touch the back of my throat to release the sickness contained within when I see them. I think he was probably just fucking with her dead twist. She don't like him because he's a sea monkey. Yeah, I saw that, Jeff. If you know how to do it, you can throw their link out. Or if General's in here, I know she knows how to do it. I'm holding out for the action figures. Oh, well, look at this. Like JT shows up and Cat Eyes says, you know, calls him a handsome bastard. I'm sitting here practically begging for her attention, and she just completely ignores me. Swept to Seas link. Constantine, if you don't follow Swept to Sea already, you'll like them. Oh, did Dead Swiss get it? Awesome. I think you did. See, I go around and I'm actually name dropping Swept to Sea all over the place. I'm getting like I go to fancy restaurants. I'm like, hey, I happen to know the father of one of the members of Swept to Sea, so I'll have that table right over there. I don't care if there's already people sitting at it. I mean, like I get free car rentals. I just charge it to the band. I'm like, hey, I know the father of this dude. They said to charge a car to their account. I get all kinds of free shit. Cat mixed with Ling Ling from. Oh man, yeah, they are a great band. Thank you, General. Actually, Swept to Sea just dropped their Shattered Glass playthrough. I'm definitely gonna watch that. Make a PayPal. Spend money on dumb shit. I know you're very generous with catchers and stuff. I know you throw a lot of money around here. I don't know, man. Like back in 2015, I cleaned out all my bank accounts. I canceled all my credit cards. I dropped completely off the grid, and I kind of liked it better that way. Just having the Cash App is the only thing I have. Well, yeah, but Dead Twist is not about the money, man. Like, I mean, this is how you know we're real. because I don't take money from you. It's only recently come to you that Alex and a drug-addled Constantine came roaring at Tommy with a baseball bat. Interesting. I didn't see that part, and I watched it. I was watching it live from Alex's car. I never saw no fucking baseball bat, but I might be retarded. Who knows? Oh, dude, Constantine, I know. Yeah. Those titties don't look the same now, though, I guarantee you. Didn't that suck, man, when you were like 14 and there was like a 17-year-old girl that was, you know, developed, and there you were pretending like you're not staring at her? Yeah. But I promise you they don't look the same. And if they do, call me. Like, did Tommy really say they came at him with a bat? I let that. Yeah, I guess I can't really argue with that. I don't know, man. I just feel weird. Yeah, General's not wrong. Jersey kind of bullied me into it. It wasn't just Jersey. It was a couple other people too. But yeah, they really didn't want me to shoot little fucker in the head, and I didn't want to do it. I was having a hard time coming to terms with it, but oh, they sent the money, so I took him to the vet. But sometimes I don't know if keeping him alive was the right thing because he has permanent problems. Although the doctor gave him painkillers that I helped him out with. I'm kidding. I never took any of his painkillers, but they gave him oh, what's it called? Tramadol. They gave him like human stuff. You just had to break him up, but he seemed to like him. I'll think about it. Dead twist. I'll think about it. Yeah, apes are stronger together. Koufax's tits are indeed hypnotizing. Um, Ask Ryan. You might want to talk to a psychiatrist. I'm just like that's not an insult. I'm just saying. Well, a little fucker is stubborn too, though. You have no idea how hard it is just to get him to act like a cat. Oh yes, we all know Warbot. You want all the lurkers to know how hard I have to go to make him. But yeah, I know. I don't want you to think it's unappreciated because it definitely is. Your pit bulls on tramadol? Oh shit! You ever seen a pit bull on cocaine? Ah, Yeah, codeine burns up really quick, at least in humans. But like I've tried tramadol in the past, and like I had to take a bunch of them for it to help at all, and even then it sucked. So it's not even a fun high. Your cats get oh, I get that. Yeah, I don't take it, but that's weird. You shouldn't have got your cats on heroin though. I shouldn't say I get that. I have gotten it. I, yeah, I don't get it now. Gabapentin is garbage. I've got a bunch of that left over. Lyrica, like gabapentin didn't do jack shit for me, but Lyrica helps. And like, I know people take Lyrica to get high, but I don't see the attraction. Like it doesn't do anything like that for me. And believe me, I've tried. I'm actually starting. I've been taking enough bullshit here lately, and I haven't today, but like I'm actually starting to sweat a little bit thinking about it. That's not a good sign. Yeah, that's the thing about tramadol is like I guess there's a really fine line between being all right and overdosing. Like it has a weird ceiling. You should feel oppressed, dead twist. Not only are you white, but you're Canadian. You guys and your freaking PayPal. I don't know. I will think about it. I will give it very serious thought. Really? Like I've heard of people getting hooked on Lyrica, and I've been on high doses for a long time, and sometimes, well, most of the time, because mine are 225 milligrams, which I guess is a pretty high dose. And sometimes, like if I really have something to do, I'll take them both at the same time. But I just don't take more than that in a day because it's just not really worth it. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't see if I don't take it, it don't bother me. I don't have withdrawals or anything. Like it just helps with the nerve damage, and I don't. And I've tried to get high off of it by taking a bunch, but it just didn't. I don't know. Oh shit! What are we putting ones in the chat for? One in the chat. If Bill should make a PayPal account, I will not succumb to peer pressure like the last time. I will give it very serious thought. What do you do when your public bathroom is occupied? You dance. Lyrica helps with withdrawal. Yeah, um, I did use it for that when I was trying to come off of oxys. It did help, but it's like using Xanax to get off of opioids. Like the Xan, they you can get hooked on. I never got hooked on. I used to take a lot of benzos, but I never got hooked on those either. And I'm not saying anybody should risk it, but I don't know. It's weird, man. Ryan probably shits his pants just for the feeling of it. He likes that warm, squishy. I don't know. He probably has diaper rash about shit in your van. Yeah, that's the downside to van. One of the downsides to van life. I'm not like the van life is appealing to me. It's something that I would do. But yeah, pooping where you sleep, not a lot of fun. I mean, I could go sleep in a van down by the river right now, except I don't have a van, but I can sleep by the river. I don't know meth clauses. Like, is Cap really a black man? Because to me, he just seems like a sniveling weasel. I don't think that black men claim him. Oh yeah, he'll definitely shit his pants the first time he gets hit. I mean, people really don't understand what it's like to get punched in the face. it's it ain't that sound in the movies where it goes. It does sound like that. Like in the old cartoons where they show like stars and birds and shit swirling right. It feels like that also, and it's not something you can control easily. Yeah, twist. I was shocked. I remember the first time Cap put himself on camera. He was drunk or he was drunk, and we were all like, "Holy shit, he's black!" Well, he makes white people look bad too. What's it like? Uh, it's hard. It's hard to thoroughly just go have somebody punch you in the face, and then if your lip splits or whatever, that's a whole other thing. Yeah, it ain't fun. It takes a lot of practice to be able to fight through it. Kappa's a weirdo that lives with his mama, but he could spend like $700 on a fucking mic and never do anything with it. All right, last call. So I know I've said this before, and I do. You guys have kept me entertained. I do appreciate it. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. Um, this will be the last call. If somebody wants to come up and say whatever. I've been blabbing on my own for over 2 hours. That's about right. Captain Rice, I come truck, and he has a warrant. Yeah, Cap would be a slaver. Did PH has PH Cry gone live, or has Gabby gone up on NTFs since we found out her son pled guilty or is pleading guilty? Did she has she said anything about that? Yeah, didn't Cap say something like he had a fantasy about S.A.ing Edward? That's a little fucked up. PH Cry been hanging in Nunya's live streams with Nunya dropping her cash app. Of course, you you can't let a good prison sentence go to waste. It's ponytail hairs in the spring. Yeah, with any luck, hopefully somebody scalps the motherfucker. I think that $10,000 bounty is probably still open. That'd be all right if they made it legal to scalp chomos and possessors of CP because of ponytail on his scrotum. He can't even feel his scrotum, can he? Hey, what's up, Moments Live? I've been wondering where you've been. Being an honorary lesbian just hasn't been the same without you. I will get you your wrench back. I just haven't seen you around to give it to you. Yeah, leave the children alone, Mitch. See, that's the thing, man. Everything I told you about that motherfucker, they tried to say that the person I was talking to was whoever, but it like it was a totally different person. They were very enlightening. Everything that I fucking told you about those guys, like I've seen, I, like his Discord that has a bunch of kids in it. It's real. Well, I'm in his Discord. I don't see. He's got more than one. You dumb fuck. And he's harassed, like sexually harassed, more than one minor. The one has been pretty well publicized, but she's not the only one. And certain people still want to rock with him or roll with him. See, I don't know if he's really in a wheelchair or not. I saw a video. He used to turn his camera on. Like I saw a video where he's going down the street and they're actually making fun of a tard. Um, like I couldn't, like it didn't dawn on me that he might be in a wheelchair. Like nothing stuck out like that, but he didn't point the camera at himself. and I don't know how old the video is, but it's definitely his voice. So at some point, he used to turn his camera on, but he doesn't now. So I don't know. Oh, I didn't get to take your panel, Cherry. Man, that was on my bucket list too. Oh well, it happens. Now I gotta find a different lesbian. This Cherry I can pop on panel. It's not the easiest thing, but I'm sure it was for a good cause if you went up on Sam's. Unfortunately, I missed that one. Well, if you ever get the urge again, you're welcome here anytime. Frogger has. Yikes. We were just talking about lesbians and NTF pops in. I wonder if it means anything. Popped in with her eyeballs. It was. She was on. I bet she was on point. It had to be. It had to be pretty damn important. Definitely not a lesbian. Yeah. I've been told by females that like there's no such thing as a totally straight woman, and I kind of believe that because when people get drunk, it's like all of a sudden these adamantly straight girls will be like, okay, I'll mess with another girl, but only above the waist. Like, well, that's still, hey, no shame in it. And I've seen supposedly completely straight girls make out with each other just to mess with the guys or whatever. Like two actually straight guys would never do that. Randy Orton, he's a wrestler, right? I'll put on a Randy Orton mask. I have no shame. I don't quite have the muscles he's got though. CC Kevin acts like a lesbian butch. Yeah, he does kind of, don't he? Little man with a big rage. All right, just to satisfy my morbid curiosity, put like that whole But like that whole, if you could, like if you could cheat on your partner one time with whoever you wanted to, put a one in the chat if you would actually do it. I don't think I would. I had, like, I was with my son's mom for 15 years, and when I would go out to the titty bar with, she usually came with us, but she would tell me you can get a blowjob and you can play with titties, but don't go below the waist. And I never did it. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I don't think because even though like when they say, "Oh yeah, we can do," like it, so somewhere down the line, it's gonna blow up in your face. Maybe not right then, but more polyamory. I don't think I could. I don't think I could go for that. I mean, if other people want to do the polygamy thing, you know, more power to you. But dealing with one female at a time is hard enough. I can't. I mean, sharing the occasional girl, you know, been there, done that. But like doing it full time, I don't think so. Phil should be a sex addiction therapist. I think so too, because my advice always helps people. What's up, Matt? Yeah, that's the thing. Is I just have a problem with other dudes on my old lady. I can't. Yeah, like I'm not really the jealous type. Like if I'm out with a bunch, some dudes are checking out my girl, as long as they're not being assholes about it. Like it don't bother me. Don't bother me if my old lady talks to another guy. You know, as long as it isn't salacious. I don't. You know, I'm not really jealous type. I just have a real problem with some other dude on my old lady. I can't. Who didn't have a crush on Miss Megan? Well, I find her very attractive. I don't really crush on people though. Like I've had my heart broken way too many times. I just don't crush on people now. Like if it happens, it happens. If it don't, hey. But yeah, she is attractive. It only bothers. Yeah, that's how I am. Like if she, I don't bother if she's dancing with a dude. I mean, like my son's mom had really Jane. You got to be a confident motherfucker if you go to a bar and your old lady's got giant knockers, right? Because guys stare at them, and that kind of thing don't bother me. But yeah, if she's up there dancing with somebody, because I don't, I can headbang and I can slow dance. I have no in between. Um, but if my girl's up there dancing with somebody, you know, whatever, I don't care. But if she gets uncomfortable, then I get, yeah, it's, yeah, yeah. When they give you that look, it's time to run interference. Tig old bitties, baby. But like guys would come up and ask her if they could buy her a drink, and she'd say, "Yeah, but you gotta buy one for my old man too," which was fucking awesome. We got lots of free drinks that way. We also got like we both got drugged one night. Like it was our first drink, and I started. This was before got into the pills and stuff from the doctor. Um, but our first drink, and all of a sudden, like I was feeling really fucked up, and I looked over at her, and she says something's wrong. She's like, I'm wasted, and I've only had a couple of sips. I'm like, all right, wait, we're getting out. This dude, like it was a trash redneck dive bar, but this dude from out of town was in there in a fucking sport coat and stuff, and he was buying everybody drinks, and I think he was trying to knock us both out to get to her. I was like, hey, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We didn't live that far from the bar, so we were able to walk home. But it was like as soon as we got into our yard, we both went down, and yeah, not cool. Hey, what's up, Control? Yeah, free stomach ache, no doubt. Jeff did clay pigeon shooting at Cap's penis. Well, I mean, it's a small target to hit, so it'd be good practice, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is like you don't have to sneak around to drug me. I will just take the shit. I don't care. No, she's not. She's not, man. I don't know. Roofies don't really work. I take them all the time, and I never get laid. All right, moments. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to see you back around. I thought you were mad at me, or just didn't know that my channel got new. All right. Well, happy birthday to your wife. All right. That just dropped the link. I swear to God, this is the last time. I've used up every word that I know. I don't know if anybody else is going live tonight or not. I'm starting to think, like, Tommy's wife doesn't have many kids, right? I mean, maybe she really is a lady boy. I don't know. I've never paid that much attention to her. Oh. Are we still in? Are we still? I'm in Aries too. Are we still? Is this still Aries? Yeah, I feel bad for people that have to deal with Aries. Gilbert has a micro. Are you sure it's not just a really big clit? How long is he gonna supposed to be in? Like, damn it, I almost said Singapore. Yeah, yeah. How long is he supposed to be in country over there? If he fucks up over there, like you have to wait. You will sit in a really shitty ass jail for 2 to 3 years before you even get sentenced. And it don't take much to get in trouble over there, from what I hear. Yeah, FCC should go live. Somebody should. Don't care what Bill says. FCC is all right. He's all right at times. Hello to people in Anya Zumba or War Room. Oh my God. You would call something weak and pathetic like that a war room, of course. Anything in moderation, except meth. I don't know anybody that can do meth in moderation for very long, not long term. Something moving behind me. Either something is moving behind me or the withdrawals have started. You bet Nano lives in a campground now. Like, yeah. Is she going live as much? Because it's probably hard to go live from a homeless shelter. I was wondering about that because she don't work. Her old man ditched her. She's been kicked out of more trailers than a redneck on crack. Why doesn't Kuntais come up? Well, I bet she would if I sent her a dick pic. I tell you what, when I was losing my place, a few people from this, like, I was surprised. Like, a few people offered to let me stay with them. I didn't do it because I just felt weird about it. And a couple of them, like, they were all females. Yes, I'm bragging. And a couple of them, I just thought that's gonna end badly. Bad idea. But a lot of people offered to help me out. I just didn't take them up on it. So I lived in the woods for a year. did she fulfill her, or Ryan's not cash app, go fuck me? Did that thing ever get filled up, or was it standing now? Fat chicks need. Well, like only one of them was heavy set. I'm not gonna call her fat. She's a sweet person. And another one was married, so I don't know how we were gonna work that out. There's nothing wrong with girls that got a little meat on their bones. I mean, there is a limit. Like I can't do morbidly obese, but there ain't nothing wrong with a little extra cushion for the pushing. And once you go fight me, we could call it that. What is up, visibility? I see you. I mean, if you keep your expectations on what magazines and social media tell you should like, you're really losing out on a lot of good females. Got the inches to get past the cheeks. Well, there's the key. Why does Ryan open a GoFundMe to support elder abuse? Hmm. It's a lack of good moral character, is what that boils down to. Well, I mean, if you're going hungry and you're doing the homeless thing, at least when you move in with a fat chick, she's got food. Oh shit! Somebody else hit my cash app. Thank you. I missed that one. I hope you're still here. Thank you. All right, yo. I don't. I just. I appreciate you guys entertaining me. You've done your job well, and I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence. All right, yo. Thanks for hanging out. Stay weird.